Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. So I've come on here to tell you about a new course that I am running in a few weeks' time actually. So the new course is called The Fundamentals of Sewing Lingerie. So as you can probably tell by the title, it is a sewing course of how to sew your own lingerie. So I've actually done a little recording about the course, whether it's for you, and I've been talking through the module. So this is actually part of the welcome module in the actual course. So I'm gonna show you that now. And if you want to enroll, then do so soon because the enrollment closes in a few weeks' time, so you haven't got too long. Hello, so welcome to the Fundamentals of Sewing Lingerie online course. So you probably know why you want to join this course already, but I thought I'd just talk about the course, where you might be now and where you will be when the course is finished and what you'll learn from that and how that can then improve your life. So you might be someone who has already sewn a few things, maybe you sew outerwear, and you really enjoy the freedom to be able to actually sew your own clothes, to be able to get them to fit right, to be able to have unlimited design potential, and you've always wanted to make your own lingerie, but you just feel, this is daunting. It's something different. The patterns are very small. You're using very different fabrics. It's not something that you feel like you can do without support, or it might take you a very long time. So if you're that kind of person, then this is the perfect course for you. Or you might be a person who has never really sewn before, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, you do need a sewing machine to sew the lingerie that we're going to be sewing, and I do advise that you sew a few sewing patterns before you start going through the course, but you can start from a very beginner level because we're going to be going through the course in a very methodical way. So I'm not going to give you all the information at once. I'm not going to bombard you with everything. It's going to be very methodical, and you can tick steps off. Yep, I know that now. Yep, I can apply that now. So it's going to be a very kind of simple, easy way of learning. So yeah, you might be someone who has gone into the lingerie shop. I think, oh, here we go again. Like, I know how you feel. You're trying all the different bras on, you're trying all the different lingerie on, and you're just thinking, okay, this is the right size for me, this fits me well, but it's in a really boring colour, or the nice one, the really pretty one, you really wanted that one, but unfortunately it doesn't fit you how you wanted it to. So that is one of the most common reasons why people would want to sew their own lingerie, because you then don't have those problems because you can create it yourself. Or you might be someone who already sews a bit of their own lingerie, already doing knickers, maybe a few simple pieces, maybe simple bralettes, but you're unsure of things. You don't know why certain things are like they are. You don't quite understand why you would use maybe different elastics for different things. You don't really have that kind of understanding of the whys behind what you're doing. And this is exactly what we are going to be learning on the course. So you'll be able to confidently sew your own lingerie without the kind of stress, without the anxiety, without the unsureness. You are going to be able to confidently sew your own lingerie. So to get started, in module 1, this is where we are going to be learning the basics. So we're going to be learning how to sew your own knickers. I'm not just going to be teaching you the methodologies, I'm going to be teaching you the fundamentals. So the fabrics, the elastics, the stretch percentages, how to cut out your pattern pieces. And then we'll go on to the sewing. So then I'll be teaching you about all the different stitches, and then how to do the gusset techniques, how to create a really nice clean seam for your gussets. And then, of course, one of the most common issues that people struggle with lingerie sewing is the elastic tension. So this will be throughout the whole course, but we'll be starting this in module 1 when we do the knicker sewing. So also, I just want to add in, throughout the whole course, I will be showing you my very best top tips. So if there's something that you've struggled with, there are definitely things in lingerie sewing that a lot of people struggle with the same problems. Those are going to be the things I'm going to be helping you with, which usually it's worth its weight in gold. So in module 2, so we've completed our knickers in module 1. Module 2, we're going to be going on to bralettes. So we're going to be introducing a few more components, a few more things that you're going to have to work with. So we're going to introduce strapping. We're going to be introducing linings and how to work with them and the best way to cut them out, etc. So here we'll really start to explore a bit more of the bra side of sewing your own lingerie. And then in module 3, once you've got your bralette, once you've got your knickers and your bralette under your belt, you know and you understand that we're going to be working on wired bras. Everyone who wants to make lingerie, usually that is what they want to make, a wired bra. And you know, why not? It's probably one of the most satisfying makes you'll ever make. You're using very small fabrics, you're being very precise with what you're doing, but the outcome and the satisfaction that you get from the end of it is, I don't honestly think there is another garment that is more satisfying than making a wired bra. So in this module, because there are going to be more different fabrics that we're going to be working with, I'm going to be talking through them, I'm going to be showing you through those, and I'm going to be showing you the best way to cut those out as well. If they're more harder fabrics to work with, if you need more layers of them, which often you do when you line bra cups, you need more layers. So I'm going to be going through the best ways that you can cut them out and use them. So I'm also going to be talking about the fundamentals of how the bra is made up, because there's very crucial things in bra making that if you just sew a pattern up, you probably wouldn't just realise. So we're going to be going through those as well, which is very exciting. And then of course I will be sewing the wires and the wire channeling onto the bras, and I'm going to be showing you again my very best ways of how to do that. And that's what really creates the satisfying structure to a wired bra. And then last but not least, so you've got the knicker sewn under your belt, you've got the bralette sewn under your belt, and you've got the wired bra sewing under your belt. We are then going to be going to module 4, where you'll be learning extra and advanced techniques. So these are things where once you've learned the fundamentals or the basics and you understand how to use them, you can then start playing around a bit more. You can start getting a bit more experimental, and you can start using maybe harder fabrics, but ones that you'd never dreamt of using before, but now that you know the fundamentals, you want to use. So in this module, we're going to be going through working with lace. I'm also going to be talking about some very more like luxury techniques that we use in lingerie sewing. So you may have heard of like seamless designs, or where the gusset is just done in a very nice way, and more luxury seams like French seams, which are often used for things like silk as well. So then you can incorporate silk into your makes. And lots of different kind of edgings as well, fold over elastic, lace edgings as well. So you can really experiment with lots of different things. We're also going to be doing foam cups as well. So I know a lot of you like padding in your wide bras. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do foam cups and other kind of construction ways that you might have struggled with before, but I'm going to teach you how to do those. So with all these new techniques and skills that you're going to be learning, you will confidently be able to sew your own lingerie by the end of the course. So the structure that I'm going to be teaching you in is mostly video tutorials, and then there will also be workbooks as well, so you can print them off and then work through them as well. And don't forget, you have your bonus lingerie supplies shop list that I have curated from international shops all over the world that specifically sell lingerie sewing supplies, so like the fabrics, the elastics, the wires, all of the very specific things that you can't necessarily find in your local haberdashery or your local fabric shop. These places that I have listed, you will be able to find these very niche products for lingerie sewing. So by learning all these techniques, by learning these specific skills, you are going to fast track your way to confidently sew your own lingerie for yourself. You're going to be able to have unlimited design potential. You are going to be able to sew lingerie that you are then able to fit to yourself. You are not going to be limited to what others can provide for you, but you are going to be able to have that knowledge and that power so you can do that for yourself. So I hope all of that has filled you with excitement, and I can't wait for us to get started. So if you do feel like this is the perfect course for you, then all the details for the course will be on the caption under the video, so you can just click through there.